Hey sleuths, Jetpack here with another Nancy Drew video. This time we're going to be looking at Nancy's center of operations, her desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. Pretty sure we can all say it verbatim by now, but we didn't always start the games at Nancy's desk. For games 1 through 13, we started with the bookend look for the menu. But at game 14, Danger by Design, we get a first look at Nancy's room and her desk. Past her now vintage luggage, a picture she apparently stole from Joanna's office in Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and a mostly empty room, we see Nancy's desk. Now this first look at Nancy's room is much different than what we see in Alibi in Ashes, which is the 25th game in the series, but we can kind of put together that some time has passed and maybe Nancy's done some redecorating. Also, the stair setup is a little different, but that's not the focus right now. Immediately on her desk, we can spot references to past games. A cute little figurine of a mama whale and her calf represent Danger on Deception Island. The Maya statue, again, stolen maybe, from Joanna's office in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And the carousel horse that looks identical to one from The Haunted Carousel. HerInteractive threw in a little startup guide, How to Be Detective, which is cute, but at game 14, I think Nancy's a little more than an amateur. But in my opinion, the best part about seeing Nancy's desk is being able to review the case file. It makes the game seem so much more immersive, and really gets the player into a mind frame of the teen detective. Another bonus is we get a scrapbook that we can look at past cases and reminisce with Nancy. Another great touch is adding the plane ticket at the start of the game. It's another cute feature that gets you in the mindset. I am legally obligated to flick the light on and off as we look outside the Drew neighborhood and see a nice spring or summer day. Moving on to the 15th game, Creature of Kapu Cave. We have the same animation walk-up, the same weather in the Drew neighborhood, the same trinkets on Nancy's desk, the case file, the lamp, and the plane ticket. The only real change from the 14th to the 15th is the case file, and the last game is now in the scrapbook. At this point in the company's life cycle, they were churning out 2 Nancy Drew games a year, so I can totally understand reusing the animation and Nancy's desk from one game to another. In the 17th and 18th game, the only slight change is they dropped the animation of Nancy walking up to her desk, but that's pretty minor. The next big change in Nancy's desk we see is in the 18th game, The Phantom of Venice. Suddenly, the Drew home is surrounded by frost and snow, which really juxtaposes the sunny and bright vibes in Phantom of Venice. There's the same trinkets on Nancy's desk, but they've added an Italian dictionary, which is another fun, immersive addition. Something about this game that's always kind of confused me and almost disappointed me is that we can't do our obligatory Nancy desk lamp switch on and off because the bulb burns out.
Oh shoot, the bulb burned out.
I have no idea why they put that in there, but I have to say I'm not a fan. In the next game, Haunting of Castle Malloy, we're back to the lush green version of the Drew neighborhood that we saw in games 14 through 17, but we have updated souvenirs. Replacing the whale duo is a hula bobblehead from Zeke's Curio Shop in Legend of the Crystal Skull. I think we also see this bobble or a very similar one in Creature of Kapu Cave. The animal pyramid from White Wolf of Icicle Creek and the mask that's reminiscent of the Commedia dell'arte from Phantom of Venice has replaced the carousel horse. Before we can pick up our plane ticket, we have to grab the wedding invite and a calling card because, shocker, Nancy doesn't have an international plan. But these are very cute, immersive additions to Nancy's desk for this specific game. For Ransom of the Seven Ships, the 20th game in the series, a stuffed sheep from the Bog Hut from the 19th game has replaced the Icicle Creek Pyramid of Trapper Dan. And if you look really closely, you can see Nancy swiped a gnome from the gardens of Haunting of Castle Malloy. The mask from Phantom of Venice seems a little larger to me as well, but maybe that's the lighting or just something visual tricking me to think that. In the 21st game, Warnings at Waverly Academy, our sheep friend has somehow nearly doubled in size. I guess eat your Wheaties, kids? I don't know. Nancy also has a massive model ship on her desk, which we can assume is one of El Toro's fleet from Ransom of the Seven Ships. The Commedia dell'arte mask is now on a stand and replaced the Maya artifact. I guess Alejandro Del Rio caught wind of it and he was not going to stand for it. Somehow the mask seems a lot creepier at this angle, but again, maybe that's just me. Out the window, we see it's likely fall as the leaves on the tree and the grass has a much more brownish tint to it. Nancy's home is in River Heights, which people place in the Midwest, particularly Illinois. Since this game takes place over the girls' winter break, it's entirely possible that Nancy's window overlooks the site. I would expect less leaves on the trees, but I'm no tree scientist. Arborist?
Gesundheit.
Thanks, babe. For this game, they also put the ticket inside the case file. Maybe this was an attempt at trying to get people to not circumvent this case file before starting a game. I don't know. Or maybe they were trying to make it feel more real, like the headmaster sent her this whole file with the pictures of the school and her plane ticket. On to game 22, Trail the Twister. Our bulked up sheep pal is apparently at the gym, and a mug from Waverly has taken its place. Possibly it's a reward for solving that case? No, let's be real, Nancy swiped it. We're also back to the lush green lawn. Again, makes sense, tornado season, spring, but it looks like HerInteractive scrapped the whole sidestepping the case thing because Nancy's plane ticket is now where it belongs, to the right of the case file. Yay, we won! For the 23rd game, Shadow at the Water's Edge, everything is the same. Well, except for the endless bowl of Wickford candies. But yeah, other than eating 3 Utter Pops, a couple of packs of Cow Bubble bubble gum, 7 Licky Loos, and 235 Cocoa Kringle bars, all is the same. Our next big change to Nancy's desk comes in game 24, Captive Curse, where the windows have again frosted over and Nancy's walls seem a lot more lime. Waverly Academy must have contacted Nancy about donating to the Alumni Association because the mug is gone. It has been replaced by the issue of The Adventures of Koji and Kid, which we find in Shadow at the Water's Edge. Nancy has also placed all of her phone charms from the prior game around her day 1 lamp. Lamp, you a real one. But some real big changes come from the 25th game, Alibi in Ashes. Nancy has finally given her lamp some of the attention it deserves and she has polished it. It is now silver and shining. I love lamp. Oh yeah, we have a new desk, mat, view outside her window, bookends, curtains. So that's cool too. Also, for the first time, this mystery is taking place in Nancy's hometown, so no plane ticket. I will admit, the view outside Nancy's window is kind of off to me. We know Nancy's room is on the 2nd floor, but the window looks to me like it's looking into the backyard at basically fence level. But sadly, all good things must come to an end. In the 26th game, Nancy's desk is shown no more. Maybe she realized since she's always off solving mysteries, she doesn't need a center of operations for us to poke around in. Maybe I'm just a sucker for nostalgia and things, and I can't let go of anything because I put a lot of sentimental value into stuff. Maybe I should call my therapist. But seriously, part of me is sad they did away with this introduction. I thought it was a cute little way to peek into the world of Nancy and show things from past games. If we get more games in the future, Midnight in Salem gives us a little presentation of what we might expect from the intro. In mid, we see a desk, but it's not Nancy's. There's a postcard that says, "Greetings from Salzburg," and Nancy talks about how much she's liking Austria, so maybe we will see a desk come back. Maybe Nancy will go back to writing a letter to her friends from wherever she starts the mystery, like we see in Message on a Mansion, Treasure in the Royal Tower, Ghost Dogs in Moon Lake, The Haunted Carousel, and I guess Midnight in Salem. I'd be fine with that, honestly. I like the introductions. They make us feel like we're there. They help get me into a mindset of solving the mystery. We are the teen detective at the beginning of the case. So whether it's Nancy's home desk or it's the desk of wherever she's staying, I think it's a really good intro mechanic. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I am a Nancy Drew fanatic, and I would love to hear your thoughts on the desk. Do you care? Do you not? Am I weird? The answer is yes. But we have plenty of other Nancy Drew related content if Nancy Drew desks aren't really your thing. But check out our other Nancy Drew stuff. It's not all as niche as this, but I love some niche Nancy content. Bye!